welcome. I heard the king is celebrating his birthday and he went to the market to greet people. Yeah, I'm taking some passengers to the palace. I had to take another route to get to that place. You're welcome. I've really missed you. I love you. Yeah.
But what is your problem now? Eh? Take the front and drive. You are driving and making love call at the same time. What is your problem? Please don't go and dump us inside the bush.
God forbid. Hey! Amaka. Hey, now that I'm fully dressed for the king to notice me today or all day. Amaka, please don't say that again.
Oga, leave this love call and face your front. Eh?
Honey, I am driving. I will call you back, okay? Alright. I am sorry. It's my fiancée. She just finished her master degree program and so she came back to the village.
And how is that my problem? How is it supposed to concern me? Please drive.
I am sorry.
Just face your front.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oga, don't mind this, my friend. Amaka, what is it now? Oga, please, don't mind her, Joe.
It's okay. Thank you.
The sky is blue. You're welcome to lion territory. The white lion, a white cat and snow. It doesn't fit the blood. Is this not a miracle? Or what did you see, John? The white lion, the white lion, the white lion, the white lion, the white lion.
Darling, Akuama.
I'm coming. Hell.
What are you still doing inside the house? You know we are very much behind time.
Sorry. Let me just finish up. Just apply my makeup. I'm coming.
Finish up, apply your makeup. You alone. In that case, when you finish up and apply your makeup, then you start coming.
Okay, that is even better. You can go. Let me take my time and put my makeup.
Go. Continue. What am I saying?
Hey, see our daughter. Hey.
Easy.
Oh, take it easy.
Help her bring it.
Jesus.
Oh. Leave her alone. Are you the only person that came her? How are you, my daughter?
I'm very fine.
Hi.
You surprise us.
Good.
Thank you so much. I've missed you, boy.
Tell us you are coming.
Yes, Papa. I wanted to surprise you both.
Surprising. It's okay.
But you have lost some weight now.
Mama,
that's motion for adjournment. As of now, please go inside and keep your bag. And then you join your mother to Igwe Kemba's palace. Today is his birthday. Others are there already.
Oh, no wonder. Because I saw a lot of people heading towards the palace.
Exactly. His palace is the destination.
Today.
Okay.
So be coming.
Okay, but Papa, you know that's impossible.
I don't know, tell me why.
The journey all the way from just down to this place, I am exhausted.
Try. There's nothing
nothing
like impossible in my family's lexicon.
Go. My daughter. Come. Let me go and prepare your favorite meal for you. Come inside.
How have you been?
You are fine. Come, let me go and prepare. Is it rice or what do you want?
Hey! Levi! Ekele kwa mon. Obodo ọma, ekele kwa mon. Ndị Igbo niile wezuenu. Ọ ga-adịla unu mma. Ọ ga-adịla unu mma. Thank you very much for coming out to honor me today. For my heart is full of joy. Thank you for celebrating me as you all have come out to celebrate me today. So, will the people around you continue to celebrate you? Today is my birthday and I celebrate life. But as I celebrate life, I also celebrate the welfare and the success of the people of Obodoma. Thank you for ensuring that our community is one that is admired by neighboring communities. I understand that as much as we try, that we cannot reach perfection. But it's also not wrong if we continue to strive and work towards perfection. I continue to promise to put you people first before myself. I promise to put your needs ahead of mine. In all things, Obodoma comes first to my heart. Yes. I understand that we cannot have a perfect community. I understand that we cannot have a perfect situation. But we shall continue to work hand in gloves to ensure that we reach perfection in Obodoma. I shall do my best to continue to reduce the unemployment rate in Obodoma. For those who do not have a job, I will ensure that you're gainfully employed. For those of you who have your children sent out of school, as a birthday gift, the Royal Home will ensure that you're granted free education. Because I want to live long, I understand the beauty of old age. And I tell you today, my people, that I'm going to take care of the old amongst us. For they shall live long on the land of the living and reap the fruits of their labor. Our labor shall not be in vain. Obodoma, our labor shall not be in vain. Obodoma, our labor will not be in vain. Obodoma, Oboduku, our labor will not be in vain. Thank you all so much. I love you, my people. And I continue to love you all.
The white lion. The white lion.
Happy to see you.
I'm happy to see you too.
Okay, so when are we seeing again? You know, I want to take you out and give you a treat.
Which take me out again to give me this treat? Babe, please, can you just go out after your daily work? You come to the house so we can have a long conversation. You know, it's been long we had conversations like partners.
Yes, I know. But I need to take you out and give you a treat. Knowing the fact that you're done with your master degree, okay? At least it's your day. I need to celebrate with you and give you the best, you know?
And you know we are saving, right? We are saving for our wedding. So why don't you wait after the whole ceremony and you become a big man? You can buy me the world if that pleases you.
Is that your wish?
Yes.
Is that your wish?
Yes.
Is that what you want?
Yes.
All right, your wish is my command.
Thank you, my love. I'll miss you.
I miss you too, so I have to be on my way now. Get you.
Missing you.
Fine girl, I miss you too. Fine girl, fine girl. You're so beautiful.
Please make sure you take care of yourself for me.
Always. For you. For you.
For me.
For you.
Yes.
And no one else.
My good people of Obodoma, today is a very special day in the history of this great land, Obodoma Kingdom. An anticipated battle does not consume the cripple. The breadfruit falls at its appropriate time. And at this point, our king, the white lion himself, will do the cutting of his birthday cake. We call him Chukwuka to guide our king, the white lion himself. And we are saying, may the blessings, may the protection, may the guidance of Chukwuka be with him, upon him, and guide him all through. Chukwuka, we give you thanks for all the things you've been doing for us, for giving this great town a great king, such as Igwe Ikemba. And we pray on his head as he commemorates his natal day, that the blessings, guidance, protection will always be his and now forever. So he remains a good king, which has always been. And may we keep enjoying the good rulership, so that our children's children will keep reflecting, manifesting the goodness of Chukwuka Abiyama. And we pray for all this in the name of Chukwuka Abiyama. Barama kwenu! Kwenu! The white lion himself.
Who am I seeing? Zara, is this you? Oh my God! Zara, look at you!
Look at you! You're looking all city-like.
Oh, look at me, I'm looking very skinny.
My friend.
How have you been?
When did you come back?
Just a few hours ago.
And you didn't come to the palace? I went there earlier on and it was so filled up. There was lot to eat, lots to drink.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You guys are having fun in this village, oh?
Trust me, Igwe Kemba's birthday was a blast.
I can imagine.
The enjoyment was so much. But don't worry, when your parents come back, they will just you. Go! See, just go and get all you came back with. Let's just go in. Let's go and get what you came back with.
I did not come back with anything.
Don't try me.
I came back with myself.
Onde wezi amunio Enka kenyi na chibe nyosono Ofu mweji ulani efinu The white lion no no money do sono Okala ya chuku meleze Kode dozi obodo magino Igwe kapani runa inazo Oboda fugo Ikembani gabriyo Onya welogi ife Oboda nile wakabiyo Esi manu ni gabriyo The white lion If we can bani gabriyo The white lion
Igwe Ikemba has just proven it that he is the richest philanthropist and king of our time.
Exactly.
This is pure love flowing from a very, very good heart.
You can't be more correct than this.
Eh?
My greatest joy is his increment on our monthly allowance.
Oh.
Hey, I cannot wait to get home and break the news to my wife.
Don't be surprised if your wife increases her monthly upkeep. Listen, it will be very stupid of me to get back home and announce it to my wife. Because if I do, both her personal upkeep and the family budget will increase. So I will keep everything into here.
Anyway, I was only joking.
Okay.
I'm not going to tell my wife anything.
You better
not.
don't.
It is said that two good heads are better than one stupid one.
It is nice you wouldn't tell your wife. Because if you make the mistake, your wife will make you to realize that in the court, where fowl is presiding, cockroach doesn't go there and win any case.
There is no anyway. See you when next.
Thank you. Thank you. See you later.
May you live long, Your Majesty.
Thank you very much, Lady Chairman. How are you and the family?
You're fine.
I'll just get straight to why I invited you here.
Okay.
I need the number of all widows and widowers, orphans and destitutes under my jurisdiction. So I assign you the little task of conducting a concise census. And let me have a comprehensive list.
Okay. As it pleases, Your Majesty.
It is something that you can do.
Yes, I can do it.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. May you reign forever, Your Majesty. I can take my leave now.
That will go.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Hello, Chikezie. What exactly happened last night? The entire community suffered total blackout. What happened? The transformer blew up. Why didn't you tell me? If the transformer blew up, we got a new one. No, Chikezie, no, that's not good enough. That is not good enough. Our people would not live in darkness in this community. there's a problem with the transformer, send me the quotation, we'll get a new one. I am talking to you as your king, not as the government or a politician who promises the people a good life and then they turn around and fail them. I will not fail my people. If there's a problem with the transformer, you're not fixing it. I don't want you running back to me and talking about repairs and all. That way you find an excuse to come extort money from... No. Yes, I know you're listening to me. Get me the quotation for a brand new transformer for the people of Obudoma before the end of today. Are we clear on that? Good. Igwe Kaka.
Ikemba.
Igwe, you're taking this too far. Why were you not here yesterday, Igwe? I'm not happy. I'm not happy that you were not here for my birthday celebration, given the fact that all the kings were here.
It is not what you think. You're supposed to know how engaging and tasking running a kingdom is.
I understand, because I am a king too. But I know that there is nothing that you cannot handle as a king of Azuka Kingdom. Like I said, other kings from neighboring communities who had affairs in their communities to run as well. They made our time and they came to celebrate with me. But you were not here.
Uneasy lies the head that wears the crown.
Not when that head is strong enough to handle whatever comes its way. Igwe, Okaka, you're capable. You're just making excuses. You know what I'm talking about.
The white lion. I am sorry. I should have been there. Please forgive me. Please.
It's fine. I forgive you. I hold it not against you.
Thank you so much. Ikemba, have you given a thought to my proposal?
Sincerely, I have not. Because all we ask is all that we shall continue to ask. The people of Obudoma community would not revisit your proposal until you meet our demands. It is simple, Igwe.
Ikemba, don't forget that I'm a king as well. A great king that oversees a kingdom 4 times bigger than yours. And as a matter of fact, I am also the Minister of Petroleum and Natural Resources. And every day I deal with kings of different kingdoms and tribes. I know for a fact that there's a way things are done and things are meant to be done. Why are you confusing the two?
I think you're the one trying to confuse us.
Huh?
For as far as I'm concerned, the way things are done and the way things are meant to be done are one and the same.
Ikemba, you are still very young. It is best if you do what you are told.
Igwe Kaka, age has nothing to do with wisdom. For I know a lot of foolish old men. Let me ask you, in the interest of my people, will what you're asking me to do make me a great king
are a great follower. I ask you, for I have decided to remain a great king to and for my people, and not to follow.
Ikemba, you must tread carefully. A tree might be deceived that is so firm, but don't forget, it can be blown off by the wind.
No matter the strength of the wind, it can never uproot the grass.
Okay.
Papa, my guy.
Okay, I am tired of living like this. Okay, this is not life that I am living. This is not life. After 3 years of serving my master, look at me. There is nothing to show for it. There's no car. There's no business. I'm just walking up and down in this village like a useless and hopeless human being. See, if nothing is being done about this whole thing, I am thinking of doing something crazy to myself.
You will stop that. When there is life, there is hope. Never you say you want to give up because of your master did not settle you. Don't say that. I hate that. There is hope. Don't say that. Never you give up in life. There is hope. There is hope. There is life.
I'm even thinking of going to see the White Lion.
The Igwe.
I'm thinking of going to see him. Maybe ask him for assistance. I can work in his palace as a palace guard. I don't know. I'm skeptical about it. I don't know what the outcome might be.
You know, I didn't remember seeing you. It's true. The Igwe has been helping a lot of people in the community. He's been helping. If you should go to the palace and tell him about your problems, he will solve it. I didn't think about it. So when did you think we should go?
For me now, I don't know about you. I'm going to the palace right away. I'm going to tell him my problem. I will tell him, see, White Lion, if you don't help me right now, I will commit suicide. I'll kill myself.
I just stop saying that now. You can go where? He's been helping a lot of people. Good day. And stop saying that you want to give up.
Akum, imagine what I've been reading. The news has it that the Igwe has extended his benevolence to the patients in St. Teresa Hospital and of course the FMC, the State's FMC, Federal Medical Center, by clearing the hospital bill of 150 patients.
Yay!
And the 5 others who have special medical cases, they are promised to fly abroad according to their medical requirements so that it will be taken care of over there. And the last one that I heard is that the Igwe, he has promised to bring down 50 mud houses belonging to widows and indigent people and then replace it with modern buildings.
Hey! Oh God, I thank you for giving us this kind of a king in this little kingdom.
What Igwe do we have? What Igwe do? This is just not government. It's not government. Just one traditional ruler. One man who has seen life as a summum bonum. That is the highest good. You know Jesus said life is more important than the thing used in taking care of it. You see, he has seen life as the most important thing so that people will live and enjoy in it.
Great man. God, please,
oh my God.
keep this man for us, so Biko. Is it not Obinna?
Let's see.
Obinna.
Oh, Obinna.
Hey!
Is Obinna? This is our king, eh? He has done more than Napoleon could do.
Papa,
How are you? Obinna, how are you?
Very well, and you?
Oh, thank God, everything is copacetic over here. As you can see.
Welcome.
Thank you, man. Hi, honey. I have to go now.
You are where? Why are you always in a hurry? Why can't you stay and take something?
I am fine. I'm not hungry, sir.
Obinna, come back in the evening. I want to prepare a delicious meal for you.
Okay, Mama.
Obinna, I'm not happy with you. Every time you come here, come and eat, you refuse. Does the food you eat here make you to suffer from dyspepsia, lack of digestion?
I'm sorry, Papa. I'll come this evening and I will eat when I come.
Make sure you do not scam my mother.
Between the leaders and the followers. As your king, I've always made it known and clear that your interest, your happiness, your survival comes tops on my mind. I do not want to head a community where we have constant agitation over basic things that mankind should enjoy while here on earth. And that is why I work tirelessly to ensure that our people are gainfully employed, our people are educated, our people have strong values and respect our culture and tradition. The owner called me this morning to tell me that a few persons from our community are affected by a few things. So we have decided to put everything aside and listen to all of you.
Your Majesty, the gauge ejemba, ekweme, okenkita jisi anyoko, the white lion. Yes. I'm a Lizu, okay? I know you are capable of whatever you say you do. I know that. I am saying, may the gods continue to bless you the more. You say, thank you so much. For I know you will do it. Yes.
So let us start with the young man to my left. What is your name?
Igwe, my name is Nana.
The one his mother came to see last.
You are right,
Yes, Igwe.
So what is your challenge now?
Igwe, ever since I returned from the prison, things have been very difficult. Igwe, I need a means of survival. Everything is so difficult for me. I need, if it's a job or just to set up something, Igwe.
Truth is, young man, getting employment with any top company right now would be a bit tricky because you'll be seen as an ex-convict. Nobody cares if you're innocent or not. I'm going to send you abroad.
Hey, Igwe! Hey, Igwe, thank you very much. Hey, help me thank Igwe. Hey, Igwe, thank you. Hey, Igwe. Hey, hey. So I'll be traveling abroad. Hey, hey.
Calm down.
Hey, hey. Where's my mother? She needs to hear this. Hey, Igwe, thank you. Igwe, thank you very much. Thank you. Hey, hey, hey.
Young lady, I have not seen you here before. What's your name and how can we help you?
My name is Chiamaka, Your Majesty. Your Majesty, I want to further my education, but my parents don't have the money to see me through.
Education?
Yes, yes.
Oh no, education.
Yes.
Education is very close to my heart. The reason we have a rotten society today is that you have a higher percentage of uneducated people and they outnumber the educated ones. And that is why when you look around, you find that the The worst of us, because they outnumber the best of us, will always lead the best of us. And that is why you find that the continent of Africa and the country we live in struggles. So I would not hesitate to invest in the education of anyone who wants to go to school, so that our tomorrow will not be as bleak as our today, and our future will be much brighter. But I'm going to ask you a few questions. I hope you don't mind. How far have you gone with your schooling?
I just finished my secondary school and I gained admission, but no money to register.
How much are you looking at?
50 acceptance fees 58,814 naira. Then the school fees is 150,000, Your Majesty.
Oh, so that's slightly above 200,000. Okay. You're going to leave this place with a sum of 300,000.
Oh yes!
Igwe!
Oh yes!
Igwe!
Okay, now that's not all. The royal home will take care of your education till you graduate.
Thank you, Your Majesty. Thank you so much. Just help me. Just help my family. Thank you. Thank you.
It's okay, don't cry.
Oh yes! Oh yes!
Don't cry. It's okay.
Oh. May the gods continue to bless you.
Madam,
Yes, Your Majesty.
what's the challenge?
Your Majesty, I want to...
Hold on, I remember you. You came to me some time ago
Yes, Your Majesty.
when you applied for a job at one Mr.
Bernard's company.
Mr. Bernard, the one that was sexually assaulting you.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Yes, I remember I haven't seen you in a while. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Your Majesty, I want to expand my salon business, but I don't have money to do that. Please, I need help.
It is fine. Expansion is not bad. And I'm also happy to hear that after that episode, you decided to start something for yourself. Huh?
Yes, Your Majesty.
It is good. How much are you looking at?
I need like 350,000 naira to add up to what I have.
Okay. How many staff do you have right now at your salon?
I have 4, Ibe.
4.
Yes.
You know that when you expand, you need more hands.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Okay. So I'm going to give you the sum of 1 million naira for starters.
Hey! Ibe! Thank you so much! Hey, Your Majesty!
It's fine.
I'm grateful. May you reign forever. Hey, Your Majesty!
It is okay.
I'm so grateful. Thank you so much.
It is fine.
Hey! Hey, somebody help me thank you, wait.
Please, madam, it's fine. It's fine. Let's not create a scene. It's okay.
May the gods of our land continue to bless you.
Young man, I know you. I have seen your face before. I don't know.
Yes.
This is the assistant to the youth leader.
He is the one.
I remember you. They were agitating for pipe-bomb water.
He is the one.
Young man, what's the challenge?
Your Majesty, after serving my master for so many years, he refused to settle me. Your Majesty, please, I need help. I don't mind working in your palace as a guard. Please.
When did you finish serving your master?
It should be 3 years.
And why did you not come to me?
Your Majesty, I was scared. And I was hoping...
No, you shouldn't be scared. You're an indigent. You're a son of the soil. This is your father's land.
Yes, Your Majesty. And I was hoping he would do the needful. But he didn't.
Well, clearly he has not done the needful. If you had come to me, then I'm sure the elders would have, called him to order. But however, that's in the past. So what's your specialty?
I deal in clothing.
Clothing?
Yes, Your Majesty.
So what do you want to do?
Your Majesty, if I can get money to establish my own clothing line or probably a boutique, I would appreciate it.
Okay, you're young. People of your age range find fashion quite interesting, so I think it will be lucrative for you. I am going to give you the sum of 2 million naira.
Hey!
Hold on, young man, please. I would also get you an international passport, help you prepare your documents, just like this young man here, so that you can travel to Turkey and bring clothes in. Now that's not all. That is not all. You start the business and every month you would bring your books to me. Let me see how you're doing. And if after 1 calendar year you have done well, I'm going to expand that business and have you train 5 other young men from this community so that they can learn under you and also be as successful.
Hey, oh God. Hey, God. Hey, Your Majesty.
Oh yeah.
Hey!
I believe what I'm saying.
Oh yes.
Igwe.
So you are going back today to see that controversial VC?
Yes, Papa.
I feel for you, my daughter. I don't know what is wrong with these people. What do they want? Eh? I mean, why can't they give you this thing? After all, you have all the requirements.
It's a failed system. A failed system. Look at them suffering my daughter just because she wants to become a lecturer. Eh?
Mama, don't worry. Everything will be fine.
So,
Obina is it?
Obi.
My son, how are you?
Fine, sir.
Obi, welcome. Come and sit down now. Let me get you something to eat before you people go.
Mama, I'm okay. I don't want to eat anything.
Here. Okay, oh, if you say so.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay.
So. Okay,
I wish you luck, eh? Good luck, my daughter. Good luck.
Okay, sir.
I just hope that they will give her this job. Eh?
I just don't know. This thing is eating up this child. Eh? She got every requirement. I don't know why. I don't know.
Yeah.
My love.
Yeah.
So tell me, how do I look?
Gorgeous. Beautiful. And of course, you know you're the most beautiful girl in this life.
Thank you.
Let us pray.
Okay.
In Jesus' name.
Amen.
Father, today we ask for success. We ask for your favor. Father, I pray that you shall lead my woman. Make her heart to be happy today. Let us have good news today. In Jesus' name we pray.
Amen.
And amen. I love you.
Me too.
Number 1. The white lion that feeds everybody in Obodoma Kingdom. I am coming for my early morning take home. Let me see who is going to stop me, and I will tell the person that Mua Otenku 1 of Obodoma. Oh yes, I have a backbone. The only man that is benevolent, he can give any human being, including myself, money for doing nothing, drinking and enjoying his life. No human being on... Hey, evil men of Obodoma, I greet you.
Who is he referring to? Are you mad? Is your name Biggie? How dare you? If I scatter your head now with this my kucha.
If evil meets evil, it becomes atomic bomb. Don't try me. Don't try me. Oh. You think I don't know your evil plans? Hey, I am aware. And that's by the way. I heard that my son, my boy, the Igwe Ikemba, the white lion of this our Obodoma, he has been benevolent enough to increase your camp allowance. Obowa camp. Palace allowance. He lifted your life up. Go and eat. But I know your plans, so you don't love him. Oh. I know you don't love him. You don't love him, but go and enjoy the lagis. Lagis.
Otenku, are you alright?
No.
You are calling our king, our Igwe, your boy. Are you alright?
Is he not my boy? Hey, a boy I carried from there as a baby? Is he not my boy? Hey, you are not a good student of history. Before the father gave birth to him, I was at the gate as a gate man. I left the gate. That was when he traveled from abroad, though. Professor. Then he came back. I became a cleaner. From cleaner, personal guard. And I was carrying him. Rocky, oh baby, Rocky. That is not the issue. He cannot challenge me. He can, listen to me. If not for the death of my Otenku, don't go back to the past. However, death. If the father were alive, can you talk to me like that? I would have been the vice president. In fact, I would have been the prime minister of this kingdom. Can you talk to me like that? Don't get me annoyed, though.
Ujofo, why are we wasting time with this idiot?
I wonder.
Whoever claps hand with a clapping madman on the street is equally mad. Let us go.
Hey, you can go! Go! Who is stopping you? Nekewe!
Don't try this nonsense again.
Evil!
Don't try this nonsense again.
Evil men!
Let me see you in this
Okay. Hey, evil men! Okay. Look at them. Before you fear the devil, fear those red car people moving. Obodoma, fear them, oh! They are evil! Oh!
Just imagine.
I will not talk. I know that evil machination. My God will never allow any one of you to get me over my dead body.
We cannot allow such an opportunity to pass us by. No, I don't support it at all.
Honestly, it baffles me why Digwe will turn down such an offer. I don't like it. Huh?
The truth remains that I am not comfortable with the outcome of today's meeting. Something has to be done, and be done fast.
I suggest we go see the Onowu, so he will help us convince the Igwe.
Ichie, you have a point there.
This is not right. The Igwe is not getting it right at this time. He needs to do something.
Ichie Okeke, you have a point there that we should see the Onowu to help us convince Igwe.
Exactly.
Because if someone stays too long on top of Escrita, different manners of flies will meet him there. Yes.
So, do we proceed immediately or wait till...
Let us proceed. Let us go.
Hello, ma. Good afternoon, ma. Yes, ma. Do you want me to take you to the airport? I am not disposed now. I am not disposed. I actually took my fiancée to school to do something. Okay, ma. So, if you don't mind, let me send a number of my colleague, or one of my colleagues at the airport as well. Okay, ma. I'm sorry for the disappointment, ma. Thanks for your understanding. No, if it's not too early, hopefully in the next 3 or 4 hours I'll be done. I'll still take you to the airport, ma. Okay, ma. Thank you, ma. All right.
Ejike, I'm here because of what my friend Uju and I discussed with you earlier.
Yes, I can remember. But you can't see the king now.
Why now? Okay, no problem. Please, are you assuring us that we'll get this job?
I'm very sure. Very, very certain you'll get a job. I mean, the lady that was working here before, she got married. And of course, the wedding was sponsored by the great king in Kimba. Wow. And they both traveled abroad for their honeymoon. And Nkechi, the cook, she got admission. So you can see that the palace then need workers. Okay. So for now, there is availability of jobs here. But one thing I'm not certain about is your character. Listen, we don't need stupid people here.
Ejike, we are disciplined. Uju and I, we are very disciplined. We are humble. Just give us the job. Give us the job.
It's okay. You will have to go. Then come back with your friend.
Okay.
Huh? Probably you can be the cleaner while she be the cook, as the case may be. Huh? So just go and come back.
Okay. Thank you.
Care of yourself. All right.
Otega Otenkwo.
Igwe.
Otega Otenkwo.
Igwe.
Why? Otega, you are going to choke. You are going to choke. You have decided that you are going to have alcohol in your mouth the day you die. But we are trying to rescue you in this community because we love you. Otega, I think that you have had enough just for today.
Igwe.
Otega, you have had enough. Igwe.
Igwe, with all due respect.
Otega, why?
Nico. Igwe, when are you going to make me the prime minister of your cabinet?
Otega.
What is delaying that appointment? What is delaying it?
Otega, you want to be the Ono?
It's not a laughing matter, Igwe. Oh, my king, it's not a laughing matter.
Otega. You want to be the Ono?
Okay. Happy the prime minister. Now, make me the Ono of all the DBS in this your kingdom. In this our kingdom, I will catch all the witches and wizards that will try to torment you.
It is fine. I'm ready. You want to be the Ono? I don't go with you. I'm going to process it. Let me think about it. In the meantime, Otega. No. I honestly think that you've had enough alcohol for today. You must begin to think of going back home.
One more thing.
What is it?
Imana, ever since you divorced your queen, Juliana. Oh, Julie, you tried though. But she did not succeed. Julie did everything humanly possible to get me out of your way. Mana, she did not succeed. You see, everything turned around for me, for my good. Julie is out. I'm still in the palace.
Julie, she's not the giving type like you.
She wasn't very friendly. She was quite sarcastic in her own way, and maybe that's just her personality.
My way, that queen, she's incredible. Julie, you did everything humanly possible to get me away from my Igwe. Remember, everything turned around for me. Everything is turning around. Turning around for my good. Look, she is out. I am still in the palace. Ifugwa, who lose? Julie lose.
She might not have been the friendliest of queens, you know, but she was a good person too, and I'd like that we continue to respect her, you know. Please.
Igwe, that your queen was incredible. Hey, she will tell me, you smell like hell. You will infest the Igwe with infection. Mana, at times, she will dash me little money. Little money.
So you remember?
Close to. Of course. Mana, but that's by the way. Igwe, when are you going to get another Gibafa? Queen.
You want another queen?
Queen like Juliana. The office of what's the name now?
Ugweze.
Ugweze. It's short. When are you going to open it? Or do you want to play the Igwe and Ugweze at the same time?
No. You know that you love me so much. And I love you too.
No.
You practically carried me in the palm of your arms when I was a little baby. Because of your relationship with the royal family. And since then, I have maintained with you the relationship that you had with my father, the late king. And that is why you show so much interest in the affairs of this palace. We are going to strike a deal today, Otega. Yes. This is the deal. You want another Ogweze. I want you to stop drinking. The day you stop drinking, I promise that I shall present you another queen. You're still drinking.
Igwe, you're a wise man. Okay. I will start drinking soonest.
Let this matter rest for now. So ponder over what I have just told you and let me know what your response is on a different day, not today. Because right now it is half human talking, half alcohol talking.
Over. My wise Igwe. You are very wise.
Miss Mira, am I right?
Yes, please.
Sorry, Prof said he will attend to you tomorrow.
Huh?
Yes.
Tomorrow again?
Yes.
But he said he was going to see me.
It's what he said. Please be here tomorrow by 1.
Okay. I'll come.
Honey, it's almost 4 p.m. Let's look for a restaurant and get something to eat.
You can, but I'm not hungry. I don't even have appetite.
Honey, I've been telling you. please, put yourself in order. Huh? Everything will be fine.
Everything will be fine. How? I don't know why he keeps rescheduling our appointments.
Maybe he has a very tight schedule.
I'm just tired of this whole thing. It's getting me frustrated.
You have to be patient. Trust me. Nothing good comes easy. Okay? Come
on. The man is just... Every time we have to meet, that's when he will just start turning me around. I beg, I'm just tired. Tired.
I don't know why I have this strong conviction in me that you surely get this job. It's a matter of time.
Just to sign a paper. Just one paper. And I'm going to...
I wouldn't want them to go drill the oil found on our land without paying the adequate compensation, because it could have a negative effect on our agricultural produce. It could also have ecological damage, negative ecological effect. And anything that has to do with destruction, as far as this kingdom is concerned, the king is against it. As a matter of fact, I wonder why we should be discussing this matter, this same topic. Why are we even on the same topic this moment?
Oh no, the truth of the matter is, all these can be prevented.
Oil. The oil discovered in our land is very little.
Oh no.
Very, very little.
Oh no. We are talking about crude oil here, not Gary. Crude oil.
You are talking about crude oil. Then tell Igbo Kaka to pay the adequate compensation. For nothing goes for nothing. Yes. What has the king not done for us in this kingdom? The white lion. What has he not done? What is he not doing? What will he not do for us in this kingdom? We are lacking nothing. I'm even surprised that the chiefs are discussing this matter. I'm ashamed of all of you. Yes. Other kingdoms around ours are wishing, praying to have a king like this that will be ruling them. And we are not grateful. We don't know the value of the kind of king we have. And we don't know the value of what we have. He sent our children to school. They are enjoying free education from primary to secondary. Our children in universities are receiving 20,000 each as a monthly salary.
Oh no, who?
Can you keep quiet? Let me talk. No, what you should do is sit quiet and listen. Make use of your ears and eyes. Watch me and you listen to me. Okay. Two of your sons were sent abroad by the same king we are discussing here. Dozie, your first son, is in China. Ikenna, your last son, is in Germany. What is the problem? What do you want? Okay, is it Akunanwa? Akunanwa's wife had a case of cancer, serious cancer. The same king we are discussing flew her to India. I'm talking, you are staring at me. Would any member of your family have dreamt of crossing the shores of this country? Or have you not heard, if you have not seen, have you not heard how cancer kills if not given adequate treatment?
Oh no, you have just insulted me and my family.
Oh no, you are going too far. Oh no, bring this discussion back to the topic on ground.
This is what I just said. I'm taking the matter too far. In fact, I am ashamed of all of you, the cheese. I'm ashamed of you. I don't expect to hear this kind of thing from any of you at all. Is it you? Your son is one of those that
receive 5 million naira each from the same king we're talking about, so that they will go and better their lives. Your daughter Ada was given 3 million naira. In other words, within the space of 1 hour, during 1 hour meeting, you've gotten millionaire children. And you were here frowning your face. Why are human beings so ungrateful? Why are we so ungrateful? I'm asking you people. Why are we frowning and murmuring over oil, so little oil discovered in our land, that could turn against us with time? Listen, anything that will be destructive to this kingdom in future, the king is against it. And we must support the king and his vision for our own good. We must support the king and his vision.
You could have just said that. At all.
He's the worst person for us to have met with for this cause.
Wait a minute. Was it not Ichie Okeke who said we should go to him in the first place?
That's him.
What are we going to do? Since the Onowu is not in agreement with us.
I don't know. I don't really know, honestly. I don't know.
I will suggest that we go to our Igwe and tell him that Igwe Okaka and the government should be allowed to come into our land to drill the oil. Then enlist our community as one of the oil producing communities. From there, development comes and life moves on.
You're right. You're right, Ichie Akunawa. Let's go and tell him our minds.
Let us go.
Let's go.
Our community has to be listed amongst the committee of oil producing communities.
You're right. You know, that's why
we can't miss this opportunity.
That's why I always call you an elder among the elders.
Allow these intruders, and then what? My elders in council, I'm asking you, allow these intruders, and then what? Lose our homes, our schools, marketplace, or how about our farmlands, our gold mine? We cannot afford to be myopic at a time like this. I personally do not care about the incentives or dividends that would come from the spillage, for that will be criminal. That will be against the desires of the gods of our land. Chukwu Okike Abiyama would not be happy with us. We must remain steadfast, stand for the truth at all times. We allow these people come in here, steal our oil and natural resources. And 20 years from now, what then happens? The beautiful land of Obodoma becomes barren and dry, and our people begin to live in penury. And I say no. My legacy as King Ikemba is to make sure that even after I'm long gone, that our people continue to live in plenty.
Your Majesty, there are preventive measures according to the oil company.
1,000 preventive measures would not make me say yes to this. If these people are sincere, they would not be bringing forth preventive measures. There are laid down rules and agreement for partnership. Why are these people not talking about it? Why do they keep pushing forward their agenda and talking about preventive measures? We sat down, we talked, we agreed. We told them that if you people must set up a drilling station in Obodoma, the agreement as follows, but no. They talk to a few people in our community to brainwash them so that they can steal us blind. And I say no. We're not hungry people. We have been blessed. Obodoma is one of the richest communities in the world. Blessed with not just human resources, but also mineral resources. God blessed this land with everything that a people will ask for. We're not hungry. Our children are doing well. Our women are fruitful. Everyone in this community can attest to the fact that they are all beneficiaries of Ikemba's Care Initiative. If anyone in this community has not benefited, let them signify. It is my responsibility to do well as your king and also protect your interest. If these people want to work with us, they know what to do. But until then, we say no. Any objections?
Igwe is correct. Yes, he's right. He has done so much for us. As a matter of fact, he has done more than so much for us. Extremely so much for us.
Yes, you are right. We have to be grateful and thank the gods for the gift they have gifted us with.
That's the truth. Yes. In that case, I believe that we have an agreement. Thank you also very much for being so understanding and kind.
Igwe.
Dalo.
That was absolute nonsense. Arrant nonsense. Igwe Kemba thinks he's wiser than the whole of us, and as a result, dictates to us. I vehemently disagree with everything he said. Now, come to think of it, there are other communities having what we discovered here. Yes. Has anything happened to any of them?
Nothing.
No.
Nothing happened anywhere.
It is clear that he is trying to shift our minds from this matter. Thereafter, he will go to Igwe Okaka and take this deal from us. We all know how often the Igwe's daughter comes to the palace and have a good time with her father.
Yes, okay. Exactly what I'm thinking. That must be his plan. That's it. You see, which king can reject such an offer? Nobody. We are talking of offer of hundreds of millions. This man is planning to outsmart us. We can never allow it. We must stand our ground.
That is good. We have to think on this.
Yes.
We need someone who will convince him. Someone who will convince him to change his mind on this matter. Yes.
I think you're right there. That's what will happen.
I heard it.
This one, come.
You heard what? Who are you trying to convince? Evil Jews. Who are you trying to convince? Convince over what? Look at them. Evil red cap Iches. All of you evil. You are trying to change somebody's mind for something that is good for the whole kingdom. And you want somebody to convince him to change his mind from doing good. These people are evil. Fear them. Fear this red cap Iches. I don't know what your red cap means. It means evil. You belong to evil enclave of witches and wizards. You are poison to us in this kingdom now. Why don't you go to your kingdom and change the good things that they have there to bad things to show that you are truly witches and wizards? Leave us alone. You are evil. Get out of this our kingdom. We don't want to leave us alone. And you are poison to all of us, all of you. You are poison. I know your plans, so, and I can never leave you and allow you to poison our minds. Whoever you are poisoning and you try to change his mind, to stop doing good things to us, it will never happen. Otenku will never allow it. All of you, the devil is a liar. All of you will know that.
He's always drinking.
He's a perpetual drunk. Look at him.
Who are drunk? Eh? Who is a drunk? Hey! Me, a drunk. I am your shadow. I am your shadow, and you can never run away from your shadow. Otenku, your shadow is moving ahead of you. Follow. Move with your shadow. I follow you.
Please, am I seeing Prof today?
I'm sorry. He traveled to see his family.
What? What is really going on? I thought we scheduled for today.
I'm sincerely sorry, Miss Miriama.
This is really not fair. This is not fair at all. But it's fine. It's okay.
She won't understand. This one.
I have told you before, relax your mind. Do not get easily angry and then lose the good part at the end of the day.
I have spent all week going in and out of that school unattended. This is hurtful.
Well, I think that this visa is very tribalistic. Yes, because he attends to people just from his state, especially the women.
That's arrant nonsense. Because my daughter graduated summa cum laude, and as such, she deserved the job. By the way, why should he become that tribalistic when it comes to academic matter? Why?
Even if it's not education, no one is supposed to be tribalistic.
Oh.
When it comes to vital things like that, it's just like employing a fake doctor just because he's your brother, and then he will end up killing all the patients.
I think we have to be patient here. That is just it. We have to be patient.
It's fine. I will be patient.
Don't worry, you'll get the job, okay?
Generous King Guy, Ochidonyo Bonyene Noa, Ifogeli Noa Konanya, Ebele Bonamanebe, Ibwikembawa, the White Lion, Niga, Onyewele Bobby, Sally Sally, a chef giver, you know the best for money. Makawai, Wakabi Day, is helping the people, man of goodwill.
Forgive me for keeping you waiting, Princess Adeze.
Your name and fame are spread abroad. Now tell me, how many queens and princesses have come before me?
Adeze. How's your father, Igwe Okaka?
He's fine, but not as you are. He sends his greetings.
And I receive it. Thank you so much for being here.
You're welcome.
You know, you came at the right time. It's lunchtime.
Oh, sorry, my king. I have something for you. Just hold a minute.
Oh, you do?
Yes. Okay. Happy belated birthday to you. Even as you grow older, you still look ageless and cute. Please accept this from me. I know you can afford thousands of feet, but this one is specially from me to you, my king.
Adeze, you will not cease to amaze me. You got me a car.
Yes, my king.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much. This means a lot. Like I always say, it's always a thought that matters. And this one has counted.
Thank you.
Dalo. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Come here. Thank you so much. Thank you. It's good that you came bearing gifts. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Welcome. Let's do lunch together.
Okay.
After.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Where is the king?
In his room, my princess.
In his room?
Yes, my princess. Ma, is anything the matter? My princess, if you don't like the room, I can take you to another one.
Don't worry, I'll be fine.
Okay.
You may go.
Thank you.
Why put me in the guest room? I'm supposed to be in his room with him. Wait a minute. Is it that he doesn't find me attractive? What? I need to find out.
Our king needs another queen. So let's make it a serious topic.
Yes, but the princess of Azuka kingdom is already in the palace.
Hey, our king doesn't like that princess.
Huh?
I notice it from his character that he doesn't like that princess.
But that princess is already there. She does things day to day, week to week, behaves as if that place is already her home.
Don't mind her. The king doesn't even look at her.
Eh?
The king doesn't like her. I noticed the body language of the king. He doesn't have any regard for that princess. He doesn't love her.
All right, if our king doesn't like that one, we'll discuss it with him so we can actually be on the lookout for another.
Yes.
Yes. After all, very soon the festive period will be here.
It's around the corner.
Yes, and our sons and daughters, friends, relatives will be coming to our kingdom for the festival.
Yes.
Because the king needs a queen.
He needs a queen,
yes,
actually.
He needs a queen.
He needs a
and
queen.
He must get a queen.
EGN.
Yes.
EGN? Oh no.
But that is it.
You like the horse, I see.
May you reign forever, Your Majesty.
Oh, come on, rise to your feet, please.
I am not worthy to stand.
Well, I command you to rise to your feet. Get up.
Please forgive me, Your Majesty. I saw the horse and thought it was lonely. I needed company.
I needed company. What is your name?
My name is Mirama.
Miriama. Who's your father?
My father is Mr. Eze Onoha. I wish to take my leave now, Your Majesty.
daughter of his own one. She loves the royal horse too. Miriama.
Dad, I will discuss that with him. I will. Daddy, I know. You know it's not easy to bend. He's not. Yeah? Father, it takes time to fall in love. You don't expect him to fall just like that. I need time. I need time, Father. Yes. I will do that. Honestly, I will. Father, please, trust me, I will. Okay, Daddy. I'll talk to you later, okay? No. He's in his chambers. Yes, in his chambers. All right. I'll talk to you later, Father. Take care. Oh, bye-bye.
Who is that princess? She's just busy spoiling all our plans.
I will not send her. I will not send her. Me, Uju, I am here to shoot my shots.
You know the problem? His Majesty is not in any way attracted to her. She's just busy flaunting and forcing herself on him.
So you've not heard or you've not seen
what?
In this palace that she even bought His Majesty a car.
What?
Look at this one. A Land Cruiser. Tinted glass, just to get His Majesty's attention.
Hey!
But for me, Uju, I will do whatever thing it will take for me to get him. I am here to cook the best meal, to capture his mind.
Ha! Excuse me. Wait a minute.
Oh, you have beautiful maidens everywhere. You look to your right, there are beautiful maidens. You look to your left, there are beautiful maidens. Everyone wants to become queen. But the one who would love the Igwe unconditionally is what we should be talking about. But for now, I like to think that we have other pressing matters that affects us in this community. I am not thinking in that direction, as it is my orders.
You are right, Your Majesty. Mana sinna osisi na-enweghị mbanaga chendo. A king without a queen is like building a house without a roof. We are all aware of what happened between you and Queen Julia.
And we are not gathered here today, no, to talk about that. A queen would emerge when the time comes. So if you don't mind, my orders, I'd like for us to discuss other matters.
It's all right, Your Majesty. It's just that we are so much bothered. Because very soon, festive period will be discussed and activities of the festive period will all be discussed. And we cannot talk about it without having a new queen.
Oh no, I would kindly suggest that you allow this matter rest. I have just declared here that the queen will emerge when the time comes.
As it pleases you, Your Majesty.
Igwe.
Greetings, handsome King Ikemba.
What is your mission here at the palace today?
Are you trying to throw me out? Or tired of seeing my face?
Adeze, my question was simple and concise.
Have I overstayed my welcome?
Adeze, I must admit that I admire the artistry behind your manipulative moves. Your father knows, but I am a very rigid king.
I am not here because of my father.
But take this message to your father, that my orders in council and cabinet will not be cajoled into talking me into agreeing that your people come here to drill oil from our land without proper agreement.
So you think I'm here to talk you into accepting my father's proposal?
You are the apple of your father's eyes, Adeze. Why will you not protect your father's interest? I'm a king. I'm not an ordinary man. A king who will stop at nothing to protect his people. I will protect this land. I'll protect my people with everything that I have and ensure that they do not suffer even long after I'm gone.
And you think that these you people that you are ready to die for really care? Are they going to return the favor or protect you like you do to them?
I will not be cajoled into thinking in that direction. My people have the willpower and the choice to love wholeheartedly whoever they choose to love. Perhaps their king in this case.
Don't let that get into your head. Human beings are never satisfied. Even a saint was killed by his people.
Adeze Kaka, tell your father that I will not allow him pollute my land or our rivers until we reach an accord. Concordia. Excuse me.
Pretty girl, I've seen your papers. They are good. And I know you have tried for us to have this meeting. And here we are. You see, we are not always busy as people think. Give attention to those who understand the game in this academy. It is not just by having your good qualifications. It has personal demands. You understand what I mean?
I'm sorry, sir. I think I am lost.
You are such a pretty and intelligent girl. You should understand what I mean. Let's have it. Everything will be fine.
Sir, I'm trying to understand you, but if I get you correctly, you want me to lay with you before you sign my papers.
You're a pretty girl. Let's have it. Enjoy ourselves and everything will be okay.
Excuse me, sir. You're making me uncomfortable. And I don't like this.
Why are you uncomfortable? It is just, let's come together as and have it, and you will have it.
I'm sorry, sir. I can't do this.
That's your business.
How are you, honey? You're back so early.
Yes.
How did it go? Ah, did you see the Vice Chancellor?
Same story. Can you imagine the man wants to sleep with me before signing the papers?
What?
I don't know. I'm just tired of everything. I'm just weak.
What kind of nonsense is this? Huh?
That old, hard-looking man was just seated there, bluffing up and down. I don't know why men wouldn't help young girls without getting into their pants.
It's okay, it's okay. I know how you feel. It's okay. We'll get through this, okay? It's just that the man is thinking with his manhood, but we'll get through it.
It's fine.
Yeah.
How did it go with the mechanic?
Oh, the car needs serious servicing, honestly.
Alright, let me just go in and finish with what I was doing.
Put a smile on this face. Come on.
I'll be fine.
Come on.
I'll be fine.
Alright. I'm waiting.
Alright.
You go, Kaka. I must say, for a king who rules a kingdom as big as yours, you do find time, really. Enough time to visit me often. Huh?
If Muhammad cannot go to the mountain does not have a choice but go to Muhammad.
Well, I am sure that if Muhammad had something to say to the mountain, Muhammad would have gone to the mountain.
The White Lion.
Hmm?
I do enjoy these words we share. But I must say that things have gone a bit far.
Have they?
Of course. It was not my intention to get carried away with all these frivolities. You are like a younger brother to me. Just like your kingdom is younger to mine. Families to quarrel, bicker, even fight, but remain as family.
I'm happy to see that you're beginning to think in the lines of peace and reconciliation. I'll therefore say that it will not be out of character if we begin to retrace our steps to a place of harmony and peace.
I concur. In fact, I extend my hand of friendship and a drink that is truly of the gods and is worthy of the king's mouth.
Ah! Okaka! I see that you came prepared. Okaka! Okaka, I fear that your hand of friendship might not have been washed enough to be extended.
do you imply?
The gods are not asleep. Evil can never befall me. By day or by night.
Evil? I swallowed my pride and came here to offer you brotherhood, and you spit on it?
Okaka, first and foremost, you cannot swallow your pride, for your pride is gathered. Secondly, it's very clear that your understanding of brotherhood is different from mine. Thirdly, and most importantly, when will it hit you that you cannot kill or dethrone me?
Such audacity! If this is what you want, then you have to prepare for war.
We are already at war.
What is all this? Eh? My daughter, is that the only school you want to work with? Or
All my life as a child, I have always dreamed of being a lecturer in that institution. This is my dream. This is all I have ever wanted. I am just heartbroken.
It's all right, my daughter. I am going to write the commissioner of education in this state, demanding to know from him why a girl who has all it takes academically to live her dream in this very country, why she should be denied of such opportunity simply because she refused to be like others or even sacrifice her dignity on the altar of promiscuity. I will do that.
I don't know. Eh? Seriously, my husband, you need to write. In fact, you need to go to that office yourself. What is all this? My daughter cannot become useful to herself and the society. Do they even know how much Obina spent training this girl? And even making sure that she graduated and gone for her master's. This is heartbreaking. I don't know. It's okay. It's okay. Stop crying.
So all my effort of meeting this man, all the stress I passed through, he wants to sleep with me.
It's all right, my daughter. That man must regret it. For a mere mention of it, henceforth, in his dreams, he will be sleeping with his succubuses.
What a country. It's okay. Stop crying.
Honey, do you know you're taking a very big risk? And a very bad one at that.
Risk?
Yes.
What kind of risk are you talking about?
Obina, tell me, how can you train a girl to this level of education? With all your sweats, with everything that makes you a man. And yet, you're refusing to sleep with her. Or even marry her at once. Kamjukeneri, what is the problem? Oh, you think you're the only one seeing the beauty in Miroma? It's like you want to lose that girl.
What kind of talk is this? I don't understand. Where are you headed?
Listen, one day, I had a very terrible dream. And in that dream, you were wailing, you were weeping, crying profusely. My love, oh, Miroma, I'm going to lose all my sacrifice, all my sweats. One day, you're losing that girl. I see you losing that girl.
Ikenna, I rebuke you. I rebuke anything speaking through you in the name of Jesus.
Amen. Tell me, how can you say that a vice chancellor of our state university is asking your girl out? Did I say asking out? Wants to sleep with your woman, and you're just sitting comfortably here and saying it. No, you're not seeing the signs. I just see you. I see you losing that girl.
You cannot listen to me. And listen real good. Miriama, my girl, is not a loose girl like every other girl you see on the street. We are bounded by love that no man can break. Not you, not even the vice chancellor. Nobody can come in between us. And let me let you know this, that Miriam and I were planning to get married very soon. So just get this naughty thought out of your mind.
Forget this story. Let us go and marry this girl before it is too late. Let us go and marry her. Because I see you losing this girl. Obina, I see you losing this girl. Am I coming for you, man?
Thank you for your candid advice, but please, can you leave my house now?
You see?
I don't want to repeat myself again now. Leave my house now with your advice.
My man, take we here,
Ikenna, I do not want to raise my voice, please. Leave my house.
I'm only looking out for you. Think about this. So
get out. Joseph the dreamer, you had a dream. You came to advise me. There's this medical doctor friend of the vice chancellor. You know, I used to carry him in my cab, but I lost his contact. Yeah, I will go to the golf field where they used to play golf together. I will ask around, get his contact. Then I'll forward it to you so you can call him. Yeah, I think something fruitful will come out of it. Yeah, sure, you know. Oh, honey, calm down. Just calm down. I understand how you feel. Huh? But we're in this together. Honey, listen, your pain is my pain. And trust me, hand in hand, you and I will cross this hurdle together. You have to go to sleep. The first thing tomorrow morning, I'll go to the place where they used to play golf, then get his contact. Let's give it a try. You never can tell. Okay? Calm. Just calm down. I understand. Calm down.
Okay, my love. I'll just go freshen up and try to sleep.
Alright, honey. I love you so much.
I love you too. Good night. God, please. I don't know what's going on. Please help me touch the hearts of these people. Help me touch the hearts of this Vice Chancellor. Please, God, I really need this job. I need this job. God, please.
You are still here.
Mama, I really cannot sleep. I'm worried. I really need this job.
But your father went to the Ministry of Education yesterday and he submitted a letter.
Mommy, forget that thing. those letters will be cooling off in a trash can or torn into pieces as the case may be. These people are the same people, cycle of humanizers. I know them.
I'm beginning to be worried now. Seriously. These people may harm you. So what do we do now?
Obina said he will get a contact and give to me. Maybe the Vice Chancellor's friend. I'll just try to talk to him, at least to help convince the man to give me the job.
Hey, I pray that works so. I just pray. Okay, let us go to bed now. Let us go inside. Stand up, stand up. It's late already. Stand up. Oh, yeah. Let's go. Go and sleep. Yeah, go to your room. Go and sleep. Rest your head. Eh?
Alright, good night.
Good night. Go and sleep, eh?
Alright.
I'm glad that you like it here.
I'll cherish this moment forever, Your Majesty.
I'm happy that you feel this way.
I am happy too, my lord.
You know, I feel a sense of peace and happiness each time you're around me.
It's a privilege, my lord, that I can make my lord feel this way.
Miriama, do you know that you're beautiful?
Yes, my lord. Nature is beautiful.
Because you're one of God's most beautiful creation.
Stop.
Lest you fall.
Hey!
What are you doing standing in front of me like that?
You are hallucinating.
It was a dream.
Oh. You must be dreaming about us, huh?
A dream that has nothing to do with you. That is it.
My king.
Your presence around the palace makes me uncomfortable and sure that while you're here, that you do nothing out of character.
Why? Why will I do anything out of character?
Adeze.
To a protected king.
Adeze. Your mission here is dead on arrival. Your mission will never see the light of the day.
My darling. Shall we continue this discussion on your bed? I mean, in your sweet chamber. See, forget about what my father wants. All I want is for you and I to rule this magnificent God-given kingdom. that you have built for yourself, my darling.
Have you finished?
Of course, my king.
And I ask, why have you chosen to wallow in your own folly and live under the impression that I would one day fall for you? It is never going to happen like this. The earlier you understand that, it will do you a world of good.
In that case, I will remain in this palace until you treat me as a queen.
This is just so annoying. I don't know why men are just so impossible, unbelievable. And oh my gosh, God, I'm just so pissed.
Honey, calm down, please. Okay?
Do you know that his friend is a fool as well? Telling me isn't it just one night and I get what I want? That other girls are ready to do it and that what's so special about me?
It's okay. I understand how you feel. But it's okay. Take it easy. Alright?
This is my dream. My dream for so many years and I can't get it because I cannot sacrifice my body on the table of my own career.
Honey, we're in this together. Trust me, we will scale through. Hand in hand, you and I will cross this hurdle together. I am with you. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. Okay.
We are not seeing any. Our Igwe is not doing anything.
My question is, why will Igwe Okaka use his daughter as a trap when we all know the kind of king we have? That is not the person that can be trapped with a woman.
Igwe Ikemba is very intelligent to read in between the lines. It's a failed mission on arrival. I mean what Igwe Okaka is doing with his daughter. It's obvious how Igwe doesn't want to take the oil contract or do what we said before.
As for me, the princess should get out of the palace immediately because she's already a failure. She's not working.
I don't think so. The presence of Princess Adeze in the palace is another way of making our Igwe bow. Even if our Igwe is not man enough, the beauty of Princess Adeze will make him succumb. Yes, I believe they are working out something. Let us give them some time and chance.
What time and chance? I'm not seeing this. I'm not seeing this at all, honestly. The princess is there just for her selfish interest. She is there to marry the famous king.
You are there.
And forget about her father's company? Really? Let us just watch. Let's keep our fingers crossed.
Igwe. Igwe. Some people, they are praying for your downfall. They are praying for your downfall. Mana, we never allow them to succeed. Never. I hear them. I hear them. Oil. They say oil, oil, oil. Sand, sand, sand. And then pour the red oil on top sand. And I ask myself, who is pouring red oil on top sand? Why? Maka why no? Red cap chiefs. All your red cap chiefs. Hey, Bia. Don't interrupt me when I'm talking to my Igwe. You can go to your meeting and talk to him. Mana, all your red cap chiefs, they don't like you. They don't like you. Be very careful. Watch your back. Now, that was how, if you don't watch your back, remember how your father, they manipulated red cap. They manipulated and said he died in plane crash. Odogwana, you are here. They are manipulating. Because we don't want you. Anyway, let's leave that one. Hold your meeting with them. Yeah. Now, my allowance for eating and drinking, so I can sustain myself. A man cannot kill himself.
Otenko.
Nam.
Otenko. When are you going to stop drinking?
Hapoku drinking. Let me eat first. Once I collect my lawi and I will eat. Happens that drinking.
Hey, Otega. It is well. You're my friend, and I promised to always take care of you.
Thank you.
What age day?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You can go. I want to have a word with Ono. Yes. You can go.
You can go. Oh my. Igwe.
Watch your step,
Igwe.
Funny drunk.
But honestly, Your Highness, you can talk sense sometimes.
Oh yes, sometimes I agree with you. I do agree. Oh no, something I need to know. This man they call Mazi Honora.
Oh, Mazi Honora, the one that returned from the north. Yes.
Does he have grown-up kids? Mature kids? Boys, girls? You know.
Your Majesty, honestly, I don't know. Because he doesn't come out, he doesn't mingle with people. Personally, I regard him as an introvert.
Oh, well, I need you to know more. You would have to do the legwork and get back to me. I also want to know if he's benefited from the Ikemba's Care initiative.
It's alright, Your Majesty. Consider it done.
I also need to know if he has a grown-up daughter called Mirioma.
I will consider it done as well. I will do just that. Oh no, I am quite curious. You were asking about my daughter? Yes. Actually, it is the king, Igwe Ikemba. He has been wondering if you and your family have actually benefited from the Ikemba Care initiative. Yes. You know, you just returned from the north. Okay. And he is, in fact, he has just remembered you, he has opened your page. Yes, and he wants to extend his kindness, his assistance to your family. So he wants to know if you have children.
If I have children?
Yes.
But you, oh no, of all people, you ought to have known that I have a daughter. As a matter of fact, I had 3 children. A daughter, That's Miriam, and 2 sons. But those 2 sons, they died about 4 years ago.
Yes, I remember. Sorry about that. I remember you once told me about your 2 sons who died some years ago as a result of maybe kidney problem.
Yes, renal problem. I told you, and that I only told you that it remains that girl, Miriam.
Yes, Miroma, yes. Miroma. Yes. We have not been seeing her. Where is that Miroma? We have not been seeing her in this kingdom. Where is she?
Anyway, she hardly stays in this kingdom. And she had just concluded her master's degree course. And she's trying to see whether she can secure lecturing job in our state university.
Wow, this is great. She is indeed renowned.
If you say so.
Ah, wow. You should be proud of her, having such a daughter in your family. You should be so proud.
To say I'm proud is an understatement. We are elated about her.
It's all right. It's okay. Let me ask you this simple question. In case Igwe came back, would want to help your family, in which aspect would you like him to do that?
None at all.
Huh?
Yes, none. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm living comfortably with my family, and we are okay. We are okay. On the other hand, I would like to advise Igwe Ikemba to continue doing the good work which he has been doing. Let him not relent, no matter what. On a second remote thought, if there is a help which I would have liked him to render to us, is for him to bring back our 2 late sons, which I know it is impossible. So that is the need. I would have liked him to help, but it's impossible.
You know, of course, that is very, very impossible. You know that. It's all right.
Otherwise, we are very comfortable.
Okay. I have to be on my way now. Yeah, let me take the message to the king.
It's all right.
Yeah.
It's all right. My regards to him.
It's all right. Ichionoha, you are a good man indeed. Just the way people talk about you.
Thank you very much.
Yes. I just have to be on my way.
Hey, oh no. Won't you stay so at least you can have something to eat?
No, thank you. Thank you. No, don't worry about the food. We'll eat some other time. Yes.
It's all right. Let me see him off, my dear.
It's okay. Like I said, honestly, you are a good man.
His Majesty. Me, I need that help. I want the help. See my daughter. She needs that job too. Why is my husband always like this? Always claiming to have it all. He doesn't have anything. What kind of a man is this?
So, Papa, you mean you know who said His Majesty wants to help us?
Yes, so.
That is not what he said. His Majesty is simply trying to know whether we have benefited from his initiative, period.
That is exactly what I just said.
But you put it in a different language. In other words, you are paraphrasing it.
So, Papa, what was your response?
Your father said that we do not need any help. Imagine that.
Imagine what? Imagine what? What are you trying to say?
That I am not taking good care of my family or what?
But we cannot turn down a harmless help from the king, who has been helping people in this village.
Harmless help for those who actually need it. Are you hearing me, my daughter? For those who actually need it. But your mother, you, what help do you want? Eh? Or are you saying that I'm not taking good care of my family, and you inclusive?
But this is strange.
It's not strange, anything. His Highness simply want to know if we are all right. That's one of the hallmarks, one of the characteristics of good kings of his ilk.
But our daughter here is looking for a job in the state university. Don't you think that the king can help in this regard?
I mean, sometimes you make me laugh, eh? Because of your puerile and childish way of reasoning. Eh? Come to think of it, His Majesty is neither the VC of the school nor Commissioner for Education or anything related to that. How do you expect him to get about doing that?
My husband, with his power, fame and money, he can do this. He can secure this job for our daughter.
My dear wife, I can see you are dwelling in a cloud cuckoo land. The earlier you come down, the better. Okay?
I don't see any cuckoo land here. I know that the king can do it. Just let us give him the chance. Eh?
Well...
Cuckoo land, cuckoo land.
Honey? Yes, baby. I think your mother is right.
Really?
Yeah. She's right. You see, the white lion, your king, is wealthy. Very wealthy and highly influential. People do get state government jobs from him, and even private sector jobs from him just by his recommendation. So, there's no harm in trial. Let's give this a try.
So, what are you suggesting?
I am suggesting you... No, I'm not even suggesting. Listen. Go straight to him. Tell him your challenges, your plans. You never can tell. He might be of help to us.
I think you're making a point.
Of course. I made a point. A very good one at that.
My lord.
Who are you?
My name is Amaka.
I suppose you're one of the maidens.
Yeah, yes, my lord.
And you're naked.
No, my lord.
Why are you naked? Why are you not in your maiden uniform, just like other maidens? I'm asking you. Is this a deliberate attempt to seduce the guards around this house?
No, your highness.
So what is the intention behind this nonsense?
I'm sorry, my lord.
I need you to go to your quarters and get into your maiden uniform. Did you hear what I said?
Yes.
Get into your maiden's uniform just like the rest of them, and then come and show yourself to me. Out.
Sorry.
Why are you avoiding me?
Adeze. Adeze. This is my quiet moment.
Will you just stop being rigid? My sweet, handsome king. Listen up, my darling. I love you. I want you. I can do anything. In fact, I can even take a bullet for you. I can sacrifice anything just to make me charming and adorable king happy. But you must do one thing for me. Do not make me sad anymore. I need a man like you. I need a man like you in my life. Just make me your queen already, my lord.
You don't love me.
I do. Of course I do. I swear by the gods.
Yeah. Do not use the name of the gods to color your lies.
Tell me. Anything you want me to do to prove my love for you, I will do it.
And that would be you leaving me alone.
The truth. I am not here on a mission. I am not here because of my father. Of course not.
You wish you're not.
No, I'm not. I am here because I love and adore you. My precious, precious king.
You know what they say? When you tell a lie for too long, you begin to believe it as the truth. I see that you have lied to yourself that you love me. And you're beginning to believe it.
But I cannot lie to you, my
Adeze.
Come on. I cannot lie to you.
Adeze.
My king.
I have enormous respect for your father, Igwe Okaka. And that is why I've not asked the guards to come in here and throw you out. Please, respect yourself and leave.
But you don't have to blame me. I feel so much warmer.
Would you rise and leave? Or do I call the guards? Your choice to make.
It's fine. I will go. But I will be back. My lord.
Amaka, are you serious?
Uju, I almost peed on my pants. It never worked. Never! I have never been this humiliated in my entire life.
Are you telling me that those eyes that he was gazing at you did not work?
It never worked. I thought he was falling for it. The next, he ordered me out of his chambers. I will never dress so stupidly again.
Hey! I think it's the princess that is causing all this nonsense.
No, I swear, she's not. The princess herself is outrightly snubbed. I've monitored them closely. So all her antics, none is working for her. None!
Hey! Jesus Christ.
So I must tell you, if you have any plan or you are intending to get His Majesty to notice you, would you just cancel it?
Incredible.
Yes. And that daughter of his is the only surviving child. Yes. And the young lady wants to work as a lecturer in the State University.
Is that right?
That is right, Your Majesty. Yes. Though they have not benefited from the Ikemba Care Initiative, but he's not bothered. He's so comfortable with the wonderful work we are doing in the community.
Let me ask you, when you got to that house, did you see the girl in question? Did you talk to her?
I did not, Your Majesty.
I see. I see. There is something interesting about that girl. Something different, something unique. Oh no. You'll not understand.
It's okay. Yes, Your Majesty. May the gods guide our path. The woman will live in a song and I'm going to know you.
Mirioma. She keeps appearing to me in my dreams. Mirioma. When it has come to a point where I get to see her. But what do I do? Do I send for her to be brought to the palace? Or do I just go to her parents' place to find her? She has appeared one time too many, and it is time that I get to see you in the physical.
Greetings, Your Highness.
Greetings.
A guest is here to see you.
I'll be out in a moment.
As it pleases you.
Generous King Guy, Ochidonyo Banyene Noa, Ifogeli Noa Konanya, Ebella Bonamanebe, Ibwikembawa, the White Lion, Niga, Bobby, Sally, a chef giver, the best for money, Makawai, Wakabi, he's helping the people, man of goodwill, Igwa, you know the axe for the one, Makawai.
Miriama.
Your Majesty, you know my name?
Yes. I know your name. How are you?
I am fine, Your Majesty. Thank you for honoring me, for giving me the privilege to stand in your side.
And you are welcome. Would you like something to eat, to drink, anything at all?
No, thank you so much.
You're fine.
Yes, sir.
Of course I can see that you're fine. Please sit.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
You're welcome to my palace. Please, feel free to tell me what brings you to the palace.
Your Majesty, I am a graduate of mass communication. I graduated from the University of Jos, came out with the first class. I also did my master's in the Bauchi State University. I have master's in investigative journalism and linguistics. But I want to become a lecturer in the State University, and there is no headway.
You want to be a lecturer?
Yes, Your Majesty.
At the State University. Consider it done. 1 second. Ejike! Ejike!
Your Highness.
Let me have my mobile phone, please.
Your Majesty. Pretty baby. Pretty baby. Pretty girl. You're so sweet. You're so sweet. What do you want? Tell me what you want, I'll give it to you. Pretty girl. Hold on, girl. Let me take this important call. Hello, Your Highness.
Prof. Professor Akindele, my man.
How are you doing, sir?
I am fine. I'm fine.
May you live long, sir. May you live long, Your Highness.
Well, you wouldn't blame me. The demands of royalty can be overwhelming sometimes, and I just find that I'm missing in action. And how is your end? How's your family? Good. And let me take this time, Prof, to thank you one more time for the gifts you sent across during my birthday celebration. I can't thank you enough. Prof, I know that you're at work, so I'll just get straight to it. Oh yes, I have a young friend of mine here with me. She wants a job as an academic staff at your institute. Yes. Please. Lecturing, yes. Mass communication, exactly. Prof, this one is very dear to me. Well, I can send her over to see you today. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. I knew I could count on you. Oh, she'll come see you. Thank you. Thank you. It is done, my dear.
Thank you so much, Your Majesty.
Oh, it's nothing, please. Please.
Thank you so much, my king.
It's nothing.
Thank you.
It's nothing. Ejike.
Your Majesty.
I want you to take out one of the royal cars her destination, she has an appointment with the Vice Chancellor. Huh? When she's done, you take her back to her house before you come back to the palace. Am I clear? Alright, get the car ready.
Your Majesty, isn't that too much? It's fine. I can get a cab or I'll trek.
Idioma, nothing is too much for you. You already have the job. The meeting is just a formality. Huh?
Thank you so much, my king.
You get on the job. You do it for a while. You tell me how you feel. And if at some point you don't like it anymore there, let me know. I'm going to build you a university and make you the Vice Chancellor.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my king. Thank you.
You're welcome. Come on. All the best. Driver's waiting for you.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
All the best.
Who is that girl?
My princess, which particular girl are you talking about?
The girl that was with the king. The particular girl that just left with the chief guard a few minutes ago.
Oh, my princess, I don't know anything about her. I know nothing about her.
Get me her details before night falls.
As it pleases you, my princess.
You may go.
Thank you.
A lecturer. He is already in love with the girl. He even wants to build a university and make her the Vice Chancellor. What an amazing offer. My mission here must be accomplished.
Honey, my car broke down. He's not the mechanic of a guy, huh? He keeps collecting money from me every now and then. I'm tired. He'll end up not doing anything in the car. I've been calling him, his number is not connecting. Okay. All right, honey. I love you too, honey. All right.
Oh. I've been telling you to change this car. Change this car and go for a better one, but instead, you went and repainted it to make it look as if it's a new one. But meanwhile, it's a very old car. Problem here and there. Today, overheating. Tomorrow, shock absorber. Next tomorrow, plug. Change this car. What are you working one day?
Kenna, I have noticed one thing. I don't know why. Is it poor people? Poor people, they have bad mouth. Guy, you've not been able to buy one tire in your life. You don't even know if you can buy one tire in the next year to come.
That's a bad
Huh? In one, I specifically called you to be here. Please watch after this car. Let me go and see my mechanic. Okay? His number has not been connecting since morning. And I'm here. Ayagilu. Ngwan, how they come?
So, how much? How much?
For waiting.
Oh, the vigilante now.
Get out! If I blow you,
See, you go change this thing.
I dey come. Oh boy, you don't know. I dey come.
Buy something.
I'm sorry for what happened. I'm very sorry.
It's okay, sir. Thank you so much.
Why didn't you tell me that you are related to Igwe Ikemba?
It wasn't necessary. My bad anyway.
I hope you did not tell him anything.
No, not at all.
You're sure? Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. I'm grateful. I beg to take my leave now.
That's all right.
Thank you so much.
That's okay.
This beans has so many bad ones in it. Do the same.
To add, make it a complete diet. You add a plantain for iron. These beans is protein now. Then yam for carbohydrates.
I'm saying that it has so much spoiled ones. I don't know what they sell these days. Eh, of course. I'll put you.
Well, the quantity of those that are bad is quite infinitesimal. I mean,
You have to decide if it's plantain. Is it minimal? Eh? Is it minimal?
Mommy, Daddy, good afternoon, sir. Mommy, Daddy.
Yes.
I am now a lecturer.
How did that happen?
How managed?
Okay, I went to the palace to tell the king about my flight to the State University. His Royal Majesty called the Vice Chancellor right from his palace and informed him that I was coming right away.
The very Vice Chancellor that was dribbling you.
Yes,
You
Papa.
don't mean it. No.
That's good.
And guess what? He asked the palace guards to go with me to the school. Getting to the school, everything became stew.
Whoa!
And the Vice Chancellor signed and approved my employment letter. Ozubo.
That's my daughter.
So
That's
you are now a lecturer.
Hey! I can imagine that Vice Chancellor wearing long face and long mouth out of ignominy.
My daughter is now. Mama lecturer.
Mama, I'm so happy.
Hey!
Finally.
Oh, God, I thank you, God. My daughter.
Without being told, you are fond of her.
And who do you speak of?
I have never seen you treat any of your subjects the way you treated her, especially my gender.
I chose to. And I love what I did.
I see. So tell me, what made you do it, huh? I mean, a royal car? A convoy? And your special guard?
Like I said before, I chose to. But you dare to ask me, the king, why I did what I did.
She has taken a special place in your heart. I see it written all over your face.
And you are not far from the truth.
I don't think you can win her heart.
Adeze, I am constantly amazed at your level of brevity and confidence to question my authority here in my palace, even as the king. And I ask you, here and today, are you beginning to take my hospitality for granted?
I am only speaking what is in my heart, dear King.
It pleases my heart to know that you still recognize me as your king. However, I tell you here and now, Adeze, that the end of your days in this palace is near. I do not desire to ask that you leave, but I will ask that you stop making a fool of yourself, Adeze. Bridle your tongue, for the might.
I love you.
I love you too, my golden jewel.
I have vowed that nothing will ever take me away from you.
Same here.
It's just yesterday. You toiled, suffered, gave your all, sacrificed hugely for me to be where I am today. I owe my life to you.
We will be getting married very soon. I am glad you never disappointed me.
I am carrying a part of you. I will never disappoint you. Thank you so much for everything. Thank you for standing strong by me. You and my parents are my hero.
That's okay.
I just can't thank you enough.
I understand. That was in the past. The future is ours. You and I. Welcome to your dream. The most beautiful creation I've ever seen in my entire life. I always love you. Come.
Oh, I think I have found love. The woman that I want. She's giving me sleepless nights. Oh God, she is the epitome of beauty. She's like the bright morning star, graced with intelligence and beautified with compassion and love. Oh, I'm so restless. For a king needs a queen, and I think that I have found my queen. Miriama. Miriama is my queen. Indeed, the king has found love.
What kind of a dream is this? Wow. King Ikemba, the white lion, getting married to my woman. What could be the meaning of this dream? Does it mean that King Ikemba, the White Lion, wants to take my woman away from me? No. God, this is not possible. She's all that I have. She's my pride. She's my jewel. She's my gold. The only thing that I have.
I like you. Can we be friends? I'm sorry. I do not keep friends. I see. Do you know who my father is? Igwe Okaka. My father crowned your king, Ikemba. Are you aware of that particular history? Oh yes, princess. And yet, you don't want to be friends with the daughter of a famous king. Hmm? Like I said, I do not keep friends. I mean, real friends. Wash your words so your mouth will not get into trouble. That will be all for now.
Miroma, Mary, Biko, who is that girl? And what does she want?
Mama, this lady did not make a single point here. Hold on, Miroma. Do you mean she left the palace and came all the way to your house to ask you to be her friend?
Palace. Princess. One of the palace guards came here and drove off with her. He said that the White Lion wants to see her.
The White Lion wants to see her?
I was here and he came. The two of them left.
Okay, I'll call her on the phone then.
No problem. Call her. Call her.
We have to be on our way now.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Bye-bye.
Obinna, why would the king be sending for your girl to come to the palace? Should we pay him a visit?
Pay him a visit for what?
Listen, for what? For your girl, of course. Or are you afraid of the king? Look, all I'm saying is that let your heart not be troubled.
Ikenna, my very good friend. My heart is not troubled. Alright? Thanks for your concern all the same.
Are you sure?
Yeah, sure.
Come. Are you sure about this?
Absolutely. It's okay.
Listen, should we just pay him a visit?
Don't bother about the visit. It is not necessary. Why is her number switched off? This is unlike her. I don't want to have any negative thought or feeling.
I will not deceive you. You see, what I'm about to tell you now is very important. The next time you visit Miroma in school, try your best and get her pregnant. Yes.
Ikenna, have you lost it? What kind of stupid advice is this, Ikenna? Have you lost it? Don't ever in your life make this kind of comment again. Please.
Calm down now. Have I said anything wrong? Listen, I'm looking out for you as my friend. I know what I'm saying. See, I don't want your property to turn to another man's property. If not me, don't give this girl belly. Straight up. No time.
Unfortunately for you, Ikenna no be your girl, be na my girl. Thanks for your advice, but please keep it to yourself. How do you expect me to get a final year student pregnant just because I want to scare her away from other men? Are you stupid? Have you lost it or what?
I know what I'm saying. God is helping you now. You are feeling it by your power. You see, all these Chiwagon boys, when they see that girl, they will take her away from you. All your suffering, all your sweat, you have just wasted your time.
Ikenna, listen and listen real good. Thanks for your advice, but I want to let you know that Miriama and I are bonded by the love that no one can break. Nobody would love ourselves so much, we've come a long way. Miriama that I know can never in her entire life leave me for any other man in this life. I, Obinna, will not get her pregnant. I'll wait for her because she will never, ever in her entire life disappoint me. You know what? I love Miriama so much. Oh God. This is frustrating. Why is the number not reachable? Why?
Miriama. Look at you. You're glowing. I see that life is treating you well. Let me just ask for formality. How are you enjoying your new job?
Very well, Your Majesty.
I thought so. I thought so. It's glaring that you find satisfaction doing what you have always wanted to do. I mean, really, that's what life is about. You know, fulfillment. You wake up every morning to something that you look forward to.
Your Majesty, thank you so much for everything. I really do appreciate.
This is only the beginning. You're welcome. Anytime. By the way, I have a very close friend of mine I'd like to go visit tomorrow. And I was thinking that it would be nice if you accompany me, you know.
Your Majesty.
It's okay. It's fine. I understand. If you can't make it, it's fine. I actually...
No, Your Majesty. I am just surprised. I will go with you.
Oh, okay. That'll be nice. I thought that you didn't want to be seen in public with your king.
No, Your Majesty.
Huh? Oh, Mali Changwa. Look like you're shy. You cannot even look at your king straight in the eye. Huh? Look at your king.
Where are you coming from?
From the palace. The Igwe sent for me. I'm sorry, I tried calling you, but you weren't taking your calls.
Why was your phone switched off?
I had a flat battery. I got home and Mama told me you came to the house with Ikenna.
Yes, we came to the house.
Have you had something to eat? You don't look happy. Okay, I'll just go prepare something for you quickly.
Don't bother. I'm going out to share my car.
How did you find this place? And why are you trailing me?
You recall, I once told you to choose your words very, very careful, right? You recall telling me that you don't make real friends, huh? But right now, you are gradually falling in love with a king. So you want to tell me that you will be so ungrateful to Obina, your taxi driver lover, after all he has done for you, after all his sacrifice? Are you that mean? Are you?
Point of correction, my princess. I am not falling in love with a king.
Oh, please.
And about my relationship with Obina, it shouldn't be a headache to you. Why are you digging deep about me? I am curious, you know.
Time shall tell.
Honey, is that not the princess of Azoka Kingdom? The daughter of Igwe Okaka? What did she come here to do?
I don't know. She started stalking recently.
Stalking you? Why? What for?
I don't know. She's trying to cajole me into becoming friends with her.
Friends with her? Why?
I really do not know. But let's just forget about her. So tell me, how did your day go?
Perfectly well. It was a bit stressful, but I'm good. Yeah.
I made you something.
Something sweet as you, right?
Obi, what is it? What's wrong? You're not looking happy.
I'm fine.
If you don't want me to go to the palace anymore, just tell me and I will not disobey you.
No, I'm not stopping you from going to the palace to see the king. You know, as a matter of fact, people go there to see him for one reason or the other. I remember he helped in, securing a work with the state university.
But if you're not comfortable with it, I can stop. I'll quit.
No, don't quit, please. You visit anytime you want to visit, okay? Feel free.
Are you sure you're okay?
Of course. Very sure.
That reminds me. Igwe said I should accompany him somewhere tomorrow.
Eh?
Yeah, I mean, the king wants me to go somewhere with him tomorrow.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. You can go with him.
Should I go?
Eh?
I mean, are you comfortable with it? Should I go with him?
Yes, I'm very comfortable.
Uju? Uju?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Hand me a glass of juice.
As it pleases you, Your Majesty.
How is your new friend? The lecturer.
She's fine, thank you.
I see.
Have you no regard for royalty? How dare you try to poison the king's drink? What? Shut up! My king, this girl dropped a love potion into your drink. I saw her.
I don't know what came over me. Please forgive me. Your Majesty, please, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I don't know what came over me. Your Majesty, please. Your Majesty, please. I don't know what came over me. Please, Your Majesty. My Lord, I beg you. Please.
Wow! A love potion? This is unbelievable.
Yes. Quite unbelievable. Not like it would have been potent anyway. It wouldn't have gotten to me.
It seems that they are many. Even your cook.
Even right here.
A handless question.
Yes, go ahead.
What is Princess doing in our palace? What is she doing here? After all, our king has chosen for himself a wife-to-be. So what business does she have in the palace? That princess self.
She is there for a business purpose.
You mean it?
Yes. She has a purpose. She has a target. Her father planted her in the palace so she can seduce our king for him to succumb to giving out our oil without them paying the adequate compensation.
Oil menu.
That is it.
Oil menu.
But the truth is that the king refused. He categorically said no. Because he knows the negative effect it will have on our people in future. Yes. Oh, well, he said, peradventure he changes his mind. They have to assure him of a safer place. A safer heaven. In other words, they have to make a better place for our people. Which means we will be having 2 kingdoms.
Eh? You mean what you are saying?
That is the
impossible. Impossible. Me leaving this our land. Omame.
You see? Have you seen it? Igwe Kaka refused to comply with the demands of our king, believing that planting his daughter in our palace will make an impact.
That's around nonsense.
So,
it will not happen.
That is what we were saying before.
Yes.
You see, in a kingdom where you have wise, intelligent, peaceful men,
yes,
you don't allow certain things to.
How can your friend put love potion in His Majesty's juice? Is she out of her mind? Hey, she thinks these palace guards are just here to be watching. They are spiritually inclined. And even if you enter this palace today with a gun to assassinate His Majesty, it will not make any impact at all.
Yes. Honestly, some people need to ask questions. Like, I don't understand. Is she the only one crushing and desiring to be queen?
I don't know.
See, me in my mind, I'm a queen already. In fact, I see myself sleeping in the Igwe's chamber every night. But I dare not say it. Because if I try it, I'm dead. Like, she went too far. Seriously.
We are all crushing on the king. But your friend went too far. She really did. She just went too far.
Uju, I warned her. I told her not to try anything funny. But look where her desperation has gotten her. Look at the way she was disgraced out of the palace. Can you imagine the humiliation? Oh my God. Uju, why?
It's okay.
Uju, why now?
It's okay. I know she's your friend. It's okay.
Will I lose my fiancé? Every woman's desire is to get married to the king of the kingdom. Should I stop my fiancé from visiting the palace? Or should I stop trusting her? Maybe nothing. Think. Oh. I think I have to do the needful. Yes. I know what to do. I have to get married. I have to get married to Mirama, my love. Yes. But am I really ready for marriage now? Oh. Come to think of it, why in the first place would a wise lion ask my woman to accompany him to somewhere? Why? God.
Generous king guy, Ochidonyo Banyane Noa, Ifogeli Noa Konanya, Ebella Bonamanebe, Ibwikembawa, the white lion, nigga.
Onyewelesi Bobby, Sally, a chef giver, you know the best for money. Makawai, Wakabi Day, he's helping the people, man of goodwill, Igwayo. You know the axe for the water, Makawai. Ochikasho, Onyewelesi Bobby, Sally, a chef giver, you know the best for money. Makawai, Wakabi Day, he's helping the people, man of goodwill, Igwayo. You know the axe for the water, Makawai, Ochikasho, Onyewelesi Bobby, Sally, a chef giver, you know the best for money. Makawai, Wakabi Day, he's helping the people, man of goodwill, Igwayo. You know the axe for the water, Makawai, Ochikasho.
You are pure in heart, loved by many. Ipesibo manu, melokogi gabaniru. Our kingdom is blessed, having you as our king. Your kingship has touched everyone's life. May your days be long